How's your retirement doing? Ask yourself that question. How's my retirement doing? I'd like to remind you a couple things about money. Besides, for preparing for retirement, besides exercising, you need to save. And two things that kill wealth: inflation and taxation. And remember, money has to work for you. It has to surpass the inflation, it has to grow, and you have to find ways to pay as less tax as possible if you want to become wealthier. With that being said, 80% of us put our money into bank. Why? Because it's safe. We get paid less than 1% on the interest when we put the money in the bank, but it's safe. And the bank turns around and lends your money to us, back to us, for home loan, car loan, credit cards, averaging 12% a year for your money that you are earning less than 1%, and you pay tax on the gain. That's what the bank is. 15% of us put the money in investment. Why people do that? Well, we're looking for growth. We're hoping that the money will grow in there. It's non-guaranteed, it's risky, but there's a chance that your money actually grows better than the bank. And the 5% of us put the money in a vehicle that I'm going to be talking about today. It can be a great retirement vehicle. And in order to speak about this, let me explain a couple things to you today in this category. And you all know, we all invest in 401k or similar type of plans, or IRA that's designed for retirement, correct? Who has IRA and 401k? Almost all of us. The rules associated with it: 59.5, you can't touch it. If you withdraw before that, you pay hefty penalty. Also, at 70.5, you have to start withdrawing because Uncle Sam wants their share. And most of these plans are tax deferred. This is tax now, tax deferred, and the third category I'm going to be talking about is tax free. None of the 59.5 or 70.5 rule doesn't exist on the third type of plan. Also, in a sense, you're saying, I'm going to put $3,500 into this account today. Uncle Sam, please don't tax me now. But when it grows, hopefully, that's what you're putting there, right? When it grows, tax me on the larger amount. Does it make sense? On the other hand, in this vehicle, you put money in. When the market goes down, you have 1% floor. When the market goes up, you're capped at 13.5%, 13.75%. When market goes down again, you have 1% floor. You don't lose your principal, and yet it grows. Remember, the after-tax dollar goes in here. None of the rules apply. You can put only so much money in IRA. I believe it's about $5,500 or so. There's no limit how much you can put in this account. Last 10 years, market has been virtually flat. So you wonder why your 401k or IRA hasn't gone up. And there's the catch. The catch is, this investment vehicle is surrounded by life insurance policy. And there's an IRS code 7702 says that anytime the investment account surrounded by life insurance policy, the gain, the growth within this account is tax-free. And you say, yes, you have to pay premium for the coverage that you're purchasing. Certain amount goes towards the premium, and the remainder amount goes into your investment account within that life insurance policy. And you say, how does it make a great retirement vehicle? In this case, let's say you, God forbid, you pass away too soon, your family and loved ones are protected. Let's say you live too long, and at some point you stop paying, and yet the life insurance still is in effect. Let's say you live too long, you start withdrawing from your investment that grew over the years without taxation, and from a death benefit towards your retirement plan for the rest of your life. And while I was searching, I found some articles online, and the Wall Street Journal says, shift to wealthier clientele puts life insurance in a bind. And goes on, the life insurance industry has enjoyed beneficial tax treatment for its products for nearly a century. The industry's years-long shift towards wealthier buyers is clearest in permanent life insurance policies, including varieties known as whole life and as universal life, which combine a death benefit with the savings or investment account. These represent almost 3/4 of individual policy premium collected. They have dual tax advantage. The death benefit isn't subject to federal income tax, and earnings in the investment account part generally accrue tax-free. Meanwhile, middle-class families have been getting a smaller portion of the overall tax benefits, in part because they tend to hold less costly term insurance, which provides coverage just for a designated period and doesn't involve a tax-advantaged investment account. For decades, whole life, with its tax-free investment component, was the cornerstone of many family securities. The percentage of families buying such policies began sliding in 1980s. With the proliferation of other savings options such as mutual funds, 401k accounts. Some life insurance agents quit the business, and many who remain moved up market in search for bigger commissions. With that being said, I do have another article from Time magazine, in partnership with CNN. It says, why it's time to retire 401k. It goes on, the tax-deferred 401k plan and others like it, such as 403b and the IRA, have become our nation's go-to retirement piggy bank. Invented nearly 30 years ago as an executive perk, one more way to dodge Uncle Sam, the 401k was never meant to replace the employer-guaranteed pension fund, supplemented by Social Security, as the cornerstone of our nation's retirement system, but propelled by a combination of companies looking to cut costs and consumers who wanted control of their retirement destiny. That's exactly what happened. The ugly truth is that the 401k is a lousy idea, a financial flop, a rotten repository for our retirement reserves. In the past 2 years, that has become all too clear. From the end of 2007 to the end of March 2009, the average 401k balance fell 31%, according to Fidelity. The average 401k has a balance of $45,519. That's not retirement. Even worse, 46% of all 401k accounts have less than $10,000. That's not retirement. So ladies and gentlemen, think about it. How's your retirement doing? Tax now, tax tax-free? Which one sounds better? Thank you, Mr. Cousins.